And we're live. Good evening, whiskey chums. It's been a long time. Long time no see, as they say. I've not done live tastings for ages. But you know what? I've been challenged. I've been inspired by some of my other whiskey buddies that are doing some great online tastings, live tastings. So I thought, why not get back into it again? And you know what? I've got my curtains drawn. It's cold outside. It's dark nights. So maybe it's time to start doing a few live tastings again. I'll try and do a couple a week, but hey, you know what? I've tried doing that in the past and I've never got round to it. So we'll kind of see how we get on this time in the run up to Christmas. See if we've got any live tasting. So it's Friday night. It's a big weekend in Forres. It's hospitality tomorrow at Forest Mechanics for the Highland League of Gentlemen. Really looking forward to it. Going to be taking my scarf in its first outing out of the game. So great night to have a lovely dram. So what have I got tonight? Well, look at the colour on that dram. Isn't it fantastic? This, I haven't got a bottle to show you. This is a wee sample I got. Now, I was teaching this week in at Gordon MacPhail, teaching the whisky course. And one of the whiskies we used was an Aultmore. It was from their connoisseur choice range. It's an Aultmore 13. It was first matured in a refill ex-bourbon cask, but then it was finished for 3 years in a type of cask I'd never heard of before. It was said it was a St. Joseph wine cask. So St. Joseph allegedly is a red wine from the northern Rhone region. See, I learn things as well when I'm teaching. It was distilled in 2009. And like I say, it's in the connoisseur choice range, and I was really impressed with it. Got a sample and thought, why not start with that tonight? So, as I said, look at that colour. It's almost red, isn't it? Beautiful colour. It's 45% ABV. Comes from Aultmore, which you'll remember probably used to be in the Diageo stable. Well, in UD. And then Diageo came along, the Guinness Grand merger. Diageo had to sell off some of its distilleries, and Aultmore was one of the distilleries that went over to Bacardi to Dewars. And they've been doing some great stuff with Aultmore. They've also done some great stuff from Bracla, Craigellachie, and one of my old stomping grounds, Aberfeldy. So they're doing some great stuff. But this isn't the in-house dram. This is from the indie bottlers Gordon MacPhail, Connoisseur's Choice, 45%, 13-year-old, finished in a St. Joseph red wine cask. And the nose is fantastic. It is quite woody, and I'm not normally a great fan of really woody whiskies, but it's a subtle woodiness. And you can detect that it's been an ex-bourbon cask. It's quite fresh, it's quite light. But then there's something different in there. There's a kind of richness, a boldness on the nose. And for me, it's like red wine gums, that kind of fruity, sweet red flavour. And I did taste it last Tuesday, and I really liked it. So I know it's going to be good, but I'm going to taste it again just for you guys. So Slàinte mhath. Mm. Oh, I mean, firstly, it's got a wonderful mouthfeel. It's quite silky, and it's got loads of flavours there. It's got, like I said, it's the same as the nose. It's, you know, it's been in a American cask, an ex-bourbon cask, because it's quite light, quite fresh, quite fruity. Little bit of wood there, but there's this lovely fruitiness, real fruitiness coming through for that red wine cask. Now, I've never tasted wine from a St. Joseph's cask, but it must be good because this is really rich. There's red berries on there, sort of toffee notes, quite a lot going on in this, but it is light and fresh, just like an ex-bourbon dram. So it's a wonderful combination for me because I love my ex-bourbon whiskies. I do like some wine finishes, but I'm not really keen on a woody whiskey. So this has got it all for me. It's not too woody, and it's lovely. And I do like an Aultmore. I used to go there regularly when I started working for or UD as it was then, or was it UDV? I can't remember. I started in the lab, and I used to pick up the samples of the distilleries and take them back into the lab. I used to drive around Speyside, fantastic job, once or twice a week. And Aultmore was one of the sites I used to go to. You can see it if you're driving towards Aberdeen, just going towards Keith. You can see it on the left, just off the A96. It's not the most glamorous or bonny distillery, but it makes damn good spirit. And well, Gordon MacPhail have done what they always do: take good spirit, put it in a damn good cask, and make a fantastic whiskey. I'm not sponsored by Gordon MacPhail, by the way. Just gonna have another dram, another sip. Oh yeah, I think that's a bottle I'm gonna have to get. Lovely, rich, fruity dram on a dark, dreich Friday night. So I'll probably have the rest of it later. So that was the first dram in this sort of winter series that I'm going to try and do. I'm not going to promise, but I'll try. That was the Aultmore 13-year-old Gordon MacPhail from their Connoisseur's Choice, and it was a beauty. So join me again later. Please put some comments, tell me what you think, and I will see you guys pretty soon. Bye now. Cheers.